Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Lee from Bukit Mertajam, Penang, and I'm staying in Kluang Johor. So as you can see from the whiteboard here, my WhatsApp number 019-7878-299. Please WhatsApp me now if you wish to buy my book. The book is ready, it's already in the printers. But I happen to have ordered more than is needed, so there are extra copies. So if at the last minute or you just join me as your subscriber, then if you want to order the book, you can. We still have more than enough. So you can WhatsApp me now and let me know how many copies you would like, and I will arrange the books to be sent to your homes. Of course, looking at the time now, and the time I send to the printers, it will probably be end of this month or early next month. The books will arrive in my office, and from there I will have them distributed to your homes. And starting that moment, I will start uploading my videos following my book, chapter by chapter, from the first to the last. So I sort of bring you to the last chapter, so that we won't have people who have bought the book or who buy the book and halfway they give up, halfway they stop. So we won't have this happening. We want everyone to go through the whole book from the first chapter to the last, and eventually you find that you have a very strong foundation, and from there you can move forward. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I have taught in many places in my career. I started off teaching in Singapore for 2 years. I went back to my hometown. I taught in my hometown, Bukit Mertajam, and I also taught in Sabah, different places in Sabah like Tenom, Beaufort, Kota Kinabalu, in secondary schools, and also in a college called Kinabalu Commercial College. I taught in Kinabalu Commercial College, the main branch in Kota Kinabalu, and later on when I went over to Sandakan, I went to teach in Kinabalu Commercial College, the previous college I was in the branch. Sandakan, they have a branch there. Then I opened my own tuition centers there. I came back to West Malaysia after many years in Sabah, and I was first teaching in Chonghua High School in Kluang, and after that I focused on my own tuition, because I have my own tuition center which I opened in 2003. So it has been 17 years, it's still operating. So besides teaching, I do the administration work, and during my free time I like to upload videos. I like to share. Okay, so today we are at 148, lesson 148. Just a simple one, but very, very common. We have office workers or students in school, and they say like this: "Hey, borrow me your pen." "Hey, borrow me," and then they hold the pen. "Oh, hey, borrow me this. Hey, borrow me that." So the A is okay. If it's for speaking, I think it's okay. It's not a problem. The real problem is many students do not know the difference between borrow and lend. They don't know the difference. Just like you say, borrow me your pen, you are really wrong, very wrong. When you borrow from. Okay, so you borrow from me, I borrow from you. But when you say borrow me your pen, you are asking the other person to give you. When you give, you lend. When you take, you borrow. So it comes to borrow from, lend to. So if you say, "Hey, borrow me your pen," right? You should say, "Hey, lend me your pen." That means give to me. Lend me means give me. Alright? Lend me actually means lend to me. And here, the correct way to say, "May I borrow your pen?" If you want to say borrow, then you must say, "May I borrow your pen?" Or if you want to use the word lend, then you can say, can you lend me your pen? Lend me means lend to me. So you see that borrow is from, like you go to the library. You go to the library. What do you do in the library? You borrow books from the library. Okay, borrow from. And what does the library do when you go there? They lend you the books, lend to you. You go to the bank. What do? You borrow money from the bank. What does the bank do? The bank lends you the money. So lend is like give, borrow is like take. So may I borrow your pen is correct. Or can you lend me your pen? Lend to me. So here you can see some examples. I will lend you some money, this is correct. I lend you, not borrow me. Okay, I lend you means I lend to you, I give to you. I will borrow you some money, wrong. I will borrow you some money is wrong. It's the same like this. I borrow you is I will lend you some money is correct. I want to borrow some money from you. Is that correct? Yes. Borrow from. Whether I say this or not, it doesn't matter. It still comes to the same thing. You want to take. When you take is borrow. When you give is lend. I can lend the calculator to you, correct? Lend to you. Lend to. Or I can lend you the calculator. It's the same. Lend you the calculator means lend to you. Give to you. I can borrow you the calculator. It's the same as that. It's wrong. You cannot borrow to a person, but you lend from the person. Okay? I'm sorry, you borrow from that person and you lend to that person. So, I can borrow you the calculator is wrong. But can you lend me your ruler is correct. Can you borrow me your ruler? The same. It's wrong. So, I just want to tell you this. You just put the picture in your mind. When you give to someone, when you give is lend. When you take is borrow. When you say to is lend. When you say from is borrow. Okay? I'd like to challenge you. Just this one. Just that, number one. What do you think? Is it borrow or lend? Say, I give you 1 minute. You think about it. You can write your answer anywhere. When I give you the answer and explain to you, then you can check with me. How many correct? How many % you got right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 questions. Only here. 1 minute for you. So starting now. So you can actually refer here if you like. You can refer. So if you are ready, let us look at the first one. So it says here, Sam has no money. So he says to Ron, I want to take from you. I want to take. I'm not going to give. I have no money. So what does Ron say? The first one is, I want to borrow 50 ringgit. What does Sam say? What does Ron ask? So can you give me? That means can you lend me? Alright, so what does Ron say? Yes, I can. I can give you 50 ringgit. I can give you, that means I can lend you, not I can borrow you. So I can lend. Yes, I can give you 50 ringgit. I can lend you 50 ringgit. And then Sam says, can I take a bit more? More than 50 ringgit? Can I take? Take is borrow. So can I borrow? And what does Ron say? Sure. I will give you another 50 ringgit. Give. What is give? Lend. Okay, so I can lend to you, it means. I can give you. So give is lend, take is borrow. Okay? Then I give you another 1 minute. Think about number 2, 3 to 5. Then you can see whether you actually understand and know how to use it. Alright, we can discuss and you can see how many correct. Ina likes to novels from the library. Take from. To take is to borrow. So usually it's very clear. It's very clear. Borrow from. You go and take. So the answer is borrow. And the second one, banks do what? Banks give us money. Of course, we have to pay back. But banks give us money. So you can see 2 here. You can see 2 is lend. Lend means they give to us. Don't burden any money. Don't give him any money. Don't lend him, not borrow. Okay? Don't give is don't lend. Don't take is don't borrow. So don't lend. And 5, Arun likes to things from others. Likes to take, because from. To take from others is to borrow from others. Okay, so remember that when you borrow, you take. When you lend, you give. When you lend, it is to. When you borrow, it is from. Okay, so please do not make this mistake. It may look very simple. It looks easy. But then you have a lot of people making mistakes. So how easy is it? See, office people, you hear that all the time. It's very common to hear an office, hey, borrow me. Borrow me your pen. And among students, it's very, very common to hear, hey, borrow me, A. So the A is for speaking, informal. If you are writing, do not write A. No, don't do that. Alright? So that's all for today. For this lesson 148. So till we meet again in the next videos, I would like to say goodbye. And don't forget to give me a like, share and subscribe. And don't forget, if you want to buy my book, please remember to WhatsApp me now. Okay? Goodbye.